Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mercedes. In today's video, I have polishes to share with you all for a little box of horrors for the month of November.
Show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet.
If you haven't heard of what Little Box of Horrors is, it's a monthly collab between indie makers. We see a lot of like smaller indie brands, or at least I feel like we do, or I do. They come together every month and they create limited edition items, jewelry, nail polish, based off of a general theme, and then it usually narrows down into a more specific theme. So Little Box of Horrors, it's always, the general theme is always something like horror related, sci-fi, something scary, spooky, and then there's usually something that drills in even deeper within that theme. They're always open the 18th of every month and they close on the 30th. Some items may be capped, meaning that there's only a certain amount that are created, and when they sell out, that is it. You can't get your hands on it anymore. This is probably going to be one of the first videos that you guys see of me being engaged. I just want to say thank you to everybody. I posted over my Instagram about a week ago for all of the love, the congratulations, just all of your sweet and kind words. Thank you so much. It's been a hectic couple weeks with work and all of that. I actually applied to a new position within the hospital that I work with, not because I don't love my current job or my current role. It was just time and I was ready to try something different. So with all of that, and it's just been stressful home. I have a really long commute to and from work. It's like an hour and a half, sometimes an hour and 40 minutes just to get to work and then to come home. And then things are just like building up, and then the engagement happened, which sort of just lightened everything up. But I was in this la la land, which I still am in this la la land, and I've been trying to catch up so I can get out this content for all of you guys. So thank you all for being so patient with me. I will be at my best in these next coming weeks because we have a lot going on. I don't even have my nails done because I am going to catch up with swatching and all of that. So I didn't want to paint my nails to have to take it off tonight and all of that stuff. But yes, here is the ring. If you guys wanted to see, it is the ring of my dreams. Absolutely love it. Oh my God. I can't stop staring. I don't want to be the obnoxious person that's just like, hey guys, so today. But anyways, I have a lot of swatches as always, so let's get into it. First up, we have BCB Lacquers, and this is I See You Shiver with Anticipation 2.0, priced at $13.50, and there's a cap of 150. This originally came out in May of 2022, so we are getting the opportunity to see this beautiful polish again. The inspiration is by Frank and Furter's iconic red lipstick. It's described as a blackened red base with a red shimmer and specks of gold and hollow. The formula was amazing, guys. Amazing. 2 coats, full opacity. I mean, the first coat, we got amazing coverage, but I felt like I needed that second coat just to sort of deepen everything up. We get this beautiful, beautiful velvety look on the nails, the red shimmer, and just the hollow in here. It just looks so pretty. I love the icy look with the amount of hollow and shimmer that we see in here. It's hard to describe because for me, I describe it as this icy sort of look, but I think it's just we get a heaping amount of the shimmer and the hollow, and I see it as an icy effect on the nails. I love the darkness that we're getting all along the perimeters of the nails. That's that lovely black and red base that's peeking through. Such a beautiful polish for the holidays and then going into the winter and Valentine's Day. Pictured are 2 coats of BCB Lacquers I See You Shiver with Anticipation 2.0 with the glossy top coat. BCB Lacquers is also bringing us Candyman, 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 priced at $13.50, and there's a cap of 150. This is inspired by the movie Candyman from 2021. It's a mustard jelly with a strong red, orange, gold, green shifting shimmer. On the first coat, we get pretty good coverage for a lighter yellow sort of polish. The second coat, I get full opacity, and I am happy with the coverage that I'm seeing. Because this is a lighter color, I'm going to recommend 2 to 3 coats for everybody. I think it's just going to depend on your nail line and preference. Look at that beautiful orange, red shifting shimmer running all throughout the nail. That red and the orange really give us this beautiful lit from within, and it really concentrates towards the center of the nails. The green shift, we definitely see it at extreme angles, It's more of like this sort of like olive tone green that we're seeing, that we get like hints and little, little glimpses of throughout the movement of my hand. The mustard shade is perfect for the fall time, perfect for a winter yellow. Loved everything about this, especially the shimmer. Pictured are 2 coats of BCB Lacquers Candyman, Candyman, Candyman with a glossy top coat. Here we have Gent and Berries, and this is UFO Hotspot, priced at $13.50, and there's a cap of 185 bottles. The inspiration is Nope. It is a bold blue jelly with a cyan purple shifting shimmer and a sprinkle of black holographic micro glitter and pink reflective micro glitter. So this one's definitely going to dry down textured, so you're going to want to use a glitter smoother and then your glossy top coat over it. On the second coat, you can see we built up to that beautiful bold jelly color, not jelly color, cyan color. I did go in for a third coat just because I felt like some of my other nails looked a little patchy and I really wanted to get a nice complete opaque look. So I'm going to say 2 to 3 coats for everybody for opacity, depending on your preference. But I love the combination of components in this polish. The pink reflective micro glitter is really teeny on the nails, but it does give you like glimpses of pink as you move along. I know right now it's a little bit hard to see, but I was able to see that on my nails in person. But you do, like, it does capture that pink in there. The black holographic micro glitter just adds some depth and dimension to the polish. The shimmer that we're seeing is just running all throughout the nail, so I can definitely see that like cyan purple, more so like a blue cyan shifting shimmer, and then the bold blue base. Just everything together this just came out glorious, and I definitely want to wear this one in the winter time. Pictured are 3 coats of Jen and Berries UFO Hotspot. I don't know why I have brain fart with a glossy top coat. Here we have Night Owl Lacquer, and this is Good Memories Can Hurt the Most, priced at $13, and there is no cap, and it's inspired by Wendell and Wild. It is a clear base filled with turquoise metallic flakes, multichrome, black-red micro flakies, blue-purple red shifting crystal flakes, and purple metallic micro flakes. So this is like a flaky bomb for sure. So you can definitely see the clear base, and it is loaded up with all those different types of flakies. Now, because this is a flaky bomb and you're dealing with a clear base, if you want full opacity, I'm going to recommend 3 coats because we have so many my goodness, because we have so many flakies in here. You're going to want to use a glitter smoother or a nice thick glossy top coat. And then, your regular glossy top coat just to get a nice plump, juicy look. Not that it's going to leave any textured, but sometimes when you're dealing with a lot of flakies, they can definitely soak up your top coat. So nice thick top coat, or a glitter smoother, and then your glossy top coat. But I'm loving the beautiful shifts that we see. We see pink, purple, definitely see like a darker blue, navy. The flakies are shifting all sorts of different colors. I see a little bit of green. I definitely see some turquoise. The purple and the red I see at like certain angles, but such a pretty polish. I love when makers take clear bases and just add all the goodies and components in it, and you get such a wonderful like opaque finish. I love that in a polish. Pictured are 3 coats of Night Owl Lacquer. Good Memories Can Hurt the Most with a glossy top coat. Here we have Victorian Varnish, and this is Freaky Deaky. This is priced at $13, and it's a cap of 120 bottles. It's inspired by Wendell and Wild Demon saying. It's a teal jelly base with blue aurora shimmer, ghost flakies ranging in pinks, purples, blues, with chunky purple hollow shredded flakes and a touch of silver reflective glitter. So we have a lot going on in this polish. We already see the beautiful teal base building up. I'm going to recommend 3 coats for everybody. If you want a more opaque look, or if you like a more squishier jelly-like look, then I think 2 coats will be perfect for you. But I love these shards of flakies. I think I love flaky shards. I think I'm starting to really love that component. I just love the irregularness of it. But we definitely see the touch of silver reflective glitter. Not that it's overbearing, so if you are a little bit afraid of reflective glitter, but you like sparkle, then you'll like this one. I love the pink and the purple that is peeking on through and contrasting against this more blue shade. Really enjoyed this one. This is like a January polish for me. I love wearing blues in the month of January. I don't know if it's just because it's always freezing where I'm at, and I just think of ice, and ice just reminds me of the color blue. I don't know, but this is definitely a winter polish, and I love the shimmer and the sparkle that we get. Pictured are 3 coats of Victorian varnish, Freaky Deaky, with a glossy top coat. Here we have Victorian Varnish, and this is a Fizzical A-Peele, priced at $13, and there's a cap of 120 bottles. It's inspired by Jordan Peele winning an Emmy and Champagne Poppin'. It is a warm mauve leaning coppery base, maybe a Pruggly, but we'll get into that in the full swatch, with green, gold, purple shimmer, and gold reflective glitters. Now I did go in for 2 coats, and I was pleasantly surprised at how amazing the coverage was for such a lighter shade. So I'm going to recommend 2 coats for everybody. This one is going to dry down textured because of the reflective glitters. So you're going to want to use a thick glossy top coat or glitter smoother and then pair it with your glossy top coat. But on the full hand swatch, it is absolutely stunning. We get this like touch of pink in the base, like a tan, I guess mauve, right? Base. But I see it more as like a beige with like a splash of pink. I guess, is that mauve? I don't know. But the component that is just standing out the most is the shimmer, specifically it shifting to this green color. And I do see gold in the shimmer, but I see a very, 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 very light shade of gold. I'm getting glimpses of pink and of purple and blue, and this is just so pretty. Like, look how plump and juicy and just amazing this looks on the full hand swatch. Really enjoyed this just for the fact the components just work so well together, and they're just such a like, you get like this neutral base, right, with this pop of color. So it's just like not conventional, but I absolutely love it. And I guess like if you were saying, does this lean Pruggly? I don't think so, because we get other colors besides like that greenish color that you would think of when you think of a Pruggly shade, but it's definitely a beautiful polish. Pictured are 2 coats of Victorian varnish, a Fizzical A-Peele with a glossy top coat. Here we have Zombie Claw, and this is Extraterrestrial, priced at $13.50, and there's a cap of 50, and it's inspired by Nope, which is the movie. It is a gray base with blue, purple pink shimmer that glows in the dark yellow. So I will show you a picture of it glowing in the dark. This one is a beautiful like cement gray color. It builds up wonderfully. You can see on the second coat we are building up that darker base, but we're not losing the shimmer from within. We get lots of blue and purple. The pink I feel like we see at more like extreme angles, so visually we're getting a lot of that blue and purple shimmer. I'm going to recommend 2 to 3 coats for everybody. Because of the shimmer in here, I feel like this gray base leans a little bit like towards like in like the purple family category, like definitely a touch of lilac in there, but I think it's because of all the shimmer. But really enjoyed this one as well. Here we have it glowing in the dark. Pictured are 2 coats of Zombie Claw Extraterrestrial with a glossy top coat. Here we have Raindance Lacquer. Welcome Raindance Lacquer to the channel. This one is We Don't Deserve the Impossible, priced at $13, and is a cap of 40 bottles. This one is also inspired by the movie Nope. This one is a thermal, so bright blue when cold to a very pale blue when warm. It has aqua shimmer and a mix of matte white glitters. I sounded like a Bostonian when I said that shimmer. I've been loving thermals lately, especially on my shorter nails. I just really love the bold transition. So it's either going to be, completely warm or completely cold. Maybe a little bit on the fingertips if I have some nail line, but I don't know. Something about the thermals I've been really liking it. This one applies like a jelly sort of crelly finish. You can see on the second coat, we build up to that nice blue finish. Because it's a thermal, it's sort of hard to gauge like the opacity, but I am going to recommend 3 coats for everybody. And I was satisfied with that in the colder state you guys saw in that, darker blue, brighter blue state. I love the variation of the different size glitters. The transition, it's not subtle, but it's a smooth transition, right? You have this beautiful bright blue into this like lighter blue, and I am not a fan of baby blue, guys, but I did enjoy this because of that beautiful shimmer that is running throughout the nail and the white glitters. I'm all about like like speckled polishes. I love speckled polishes, and I think that's why I really like black flakies in a polish too, because it gives you that sort of like speckled egg look. Really enjoyed this one in both states, especially the colder state. Pictured are 3 coats of Raindance Lacquer. We don't deserve the impossible with a glossy top coat. Raindance Lacquer is also bringing us Jazzercise. This is priced at $13 and there's a cap of 40 bottles. It is a deep maroon jelly that is packed with tons of glowy purple to blue aurora shimmer, has a light scattering of silver reflective glitter, which is so pretty. This one, you can see on the first coat that we did dry down with a little bit of texture because of that reflective glitter. So you're going to want to use a glitter smoother and then your glossy top coat over this. I decided to go in for a 3rd coat just because I really wanted to build up the opacity, and I'm going to recommend 3 coats for everybody. But how glorious is this polish? The glow is absolutely stunning. It is focused right in the center of the nails, but it gives us this beautiful depth and mysterious like dimension. We get shifts of a lighter pink purple to a more darker like maroonish sort of color. The reflective glitter in here is stunning. It's not overbearing. Like, it looks like it is in the bottle, but on the nails it's not. It's just the perfect amount. Thoroughly enjoyed this one. I can see myself wearing this again for sure. Pictured are 3 coats of Raindance Lacquer Jazzercise. All right, I do have a couple standouts for this month. Of course, all the polishes are always so gorgeous, but I like to pick and choose, if I had to pick some, what would be my favorites and what would be the ones that I would pick out of the bunch. So first one being from Raindance Lacquer. This is Jazzercise. Absolutely love this. I'm a big fan of reflective glitter. I love the color. It just illuminated off of the nails. I can see myself wearing this in the winter time and also into like Valentine's Day. BCB Lacquers, and this is I See You Shiver with Anticipation. This is a 2.0 version. I love these polishes that have this like hollow in it that gives it this icy look or this icy effect, and this one has that. And not to mention, it is a beautiful like vampy shade. It's red. It's just it's gonna lead you right into the holidays, into winter, into Valentine's Day. And then Jen & Berries, this is UFO Hotspot. I loved this, the contrasting effect that we get, the reflective glitter, because I love reflective glitter. I love anything sparkly. And then it's just a nice, beautiful, bright blue that I personally like wearing blues in January. I don't know, that's just my thing, my association. January equals blue to me. So love this one. All right, everybody, that is all that I have for you today. Let me know if you plan on picking up any of these polishes. If you are thinking of picking up anything else, that will be available on the Little Box of Horrors website. This is just some of the items, some of the polishes that will be available for this month. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.